We just got a ton of new leaks for LEGO Star Wars 2024 sets, and they look absolutely phenomenal. If you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, consider subscribing. Now let's take a look at these sets. Our first set for the LEGO Star Wars 2024 set leak is potentially the most exciting set leak we have today. This is none other than set number 75372, the Clone vs. Droid Battle Pack, retailing for $29.99 US. This set has the same price as the 501st Battle Pack, which is one of the best-selling LEGO Battle Packs of all time, if not the best. In this set, we're going to get 4 Clone Troopers, and they do not have an assigned allegiance, so these could potentially be regular Phase 2 Clone Troopers, or they could just be a Legion that has not been announced yet. I'm really hoping they don't have helmet holes, because obviously the helmet holes are ugly, but there have been some rumors that the helmet holes are going away on these troopers. So if that's the case, that's awesome. But in this set, we're getting also 6 battle droids, so this is going to have 10 characters in this set. You're going to get 3 super battle droids and 3 regular B1 battle droids, supposedly. Love to see the return of super battle droids. I'm super excited for the set. Not sure exactly what the build is going to be yet, but hopefully we get an RF speeder or something for a droid maybe. But this is probably one of my most anticipated sets of the year. Our next set up is 75374, the Skeleton Crew Ship, retailing for $139.99. There's not too much known about this. This is obviously going to be for the new show Skeleton Crew, but we've had no trailers, no images or anything, so not too sure what ship this will be. I'm getting Justifier vibes where it could be an unknown ship, but they're going to price it at a super high value. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully it's a cool ship, but we'll just have to wait and see for this one. Our next setup is set number 75384, the Crimson Firehawk, which will be retailing for $49.99. This is a set from the Jedi Adventures show. It's like on Disney Plus or Disney Junior, whatever you want to call it. And this ship looks pretty cool, although it is a 4+ set. I hope they can do something cool with it. I know we're getting 2 characters for sure. They're on the screen now. But I hope we get the blue fuzzy bear guy. They didn't have him in the first set, so it'd be cool to get the entire cast of the show. Next up, we have set number 75375, the Millennium Falcon. This is 18+ set, retailing for $79.99. Now, this is going to be one of the most exciting sets for a lot of people because we see the return of MIDI scale sets. We got a Super Executive Star Destroyer earlier this year. Now, this year, we're getting this Millennium Falcon and a Tantive 4 MIDI scale set. I'm super excited to get these kind of MIDI scale sets, but at the same time, I'm very sad because it looks like the helmet line will be making its departure and we will not be getting any helmet sets this year, which is very disappointing, but at the same time, everyone kind of saw it coming. I just hope we get them back in the future eventually. Continuing with the 18+ sets, we have R2-D2, which is an 18+ set that will be retailing for $99.99. This is honestly a pretty random pick considering we already have a UCS style R2-D2 that was released pretty recently, so I don't understand why we need to be releasing another one. But our next set, which is a Droidica buildable figure retailing for $59.99, I think is awesome. I'm super excited to see how this one turns out because the Droidica is such a cool enemy that the Jedi face in Star Wars, and I'm super glad we're getting a buildable figure because it just kind of works, honestly. It's better than like a Chewbacca buildable figure. I just think it's going to look really good, and I'm excited to see it. So that's one of my more anticipated ones. Next up, we have set number 75387, the Tantive 4 Boarding Diorama. Now, personally, I think this is going to be a pretty good set. A $54 price range is actually pretty good for a diorama set, and I'm excited to see what we get. The Tantive 4 boarding scene is one of the coolest scenes in Star Wars. Darth Vader's just so sick in that scene, and I think the rumor right now is that we're going to be getting 2 Rebel Troopers, 2 Stormtroopers, and then Darth Vader. So 5 minifigures for a diorama of that price is actually pretty good. A lot of people are upset though because they'd rather just get a set similar to the Dark Trooper hallway where it's not as expensive but is more for army building, which I completely understand. I probably would want that too, but diorama is also really awesome. Our next setup is 75378, Grogu's Escape, which will be retailing for $29.99. Now, this is obviously going to be from The Mandalorian, his flashback episode, and this is going to be a cool set. It's going to have a BARC speeder, obviously, the Jedi who rescued him, and Grogu. I think this is going to be a good set for $30, and I wouldn't be surprised if they sprinkled in a Coruscant guard or 2, but of course they're going to reuse the same poor minifigures from the new gunship that was released. Obviously, they're just going to port the same ones with the double helmet holes and stuff because they couldn't fix it to make the best set possible. And our final confirmed set for 2024 is set number 75380, the Boonta Eve Pod Race. This set will be retailing for $70, and I think there's a lot of potential with this set. $70 is a pretty good price range. I think the set might not have pod racers in it. Potentially, it could just be the setting of the Boonta Eve Pod Race, or it could be a mini scale, similar to the Death Star Trench Run. Those are my 2 ideas, but even just this sleek diorama here, that's a mock, I think it looks really good with like the sand colors and then Anakin's pod racer. but it's not called the Anakin Pod Racer Diorama. So not exactly sure what to expect with this one, but we'll still wait and see. But I'm excited to see what they could come up with. There's a lot of possibilities. Now we have set number 75382. This will be retailing for $240. This is the UCS set, and we're not sure exactly what this UCS set is going to be. There are rumors right now that it will be a UCS TIE Interceptor, which would be really cool, honestly, considering we got a TIE Interceptor for Mando this year, but I'm just not seeing it happen. That's the rumor, so it definitely could happen. But my guesses are they're going to have an Anakin Pod Racer, maybe it's the UCS because it's the 20th, I don't know, anniversary for Phantom Menace. So that's definitely a possibility. Or they can have the red shuttle they used at the beginning of the movie. I think that'd be a really cool UCS set to revisit because we haven't gotten a version of that set in years. Just keep your expectations at it's probably going to be a TIE Interceptor, but it could be something else relating to the Phantom Menace as well. We're not exactly sure yet. Now we're into the unknown with 5 random sets that do not have price tags or set names. So I'm going to ramble off some potential ideas that I think LEGO could end up doing for these extra slots. I think it's very likely that we could get a Captain Rex's Y-Wing this year. I know everyone thinks that every year, but this year just seems like it. We have the Ahsoka show coming out, so if it appears in that makes it a great chance. Plus, we're getting Captain Rex in the Venator set coming out in the next few months, so that would be a great chance for LEGO to reuse the same minifigure in a cheaper set like they like to do. Plus, you could get more 501st Troopers as they've already made. And with 5 extra slots, this just seems like it could definitely be a possibility right now. Now, my other guesses would be some more Ahsoka-themed sets, hopefully with Thrawn and Ezra in them, because they are missing from the wave right now, and it's a little bit disappointing because those are 2 of my favorite characters, so hopefully they bring them back in some sort of way or shape in a newer wave of Ahsoka sets. That'd be really awesome. And then my only other predictions would probably be some more mech sets in the $15 price range. They didn't reveal any for 2024, so I couldn't imagine we just get rid of that $15, $16 price range. Hopefully they could do some clone stuff, so at least be kind of cool and you get some cool figures. Maybe they could use Captain Rex or Commander Cody, or maybe make a Commander Fox would be really cool. They already have the Commander Fox in the gunship, so it would be a perfect time again to just reuse a minifigure in a cheaper set. But with that being said, that will be all the 2024 LEGO Star Wars leaks we have for now. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing. Totally free and you can change your mind later. And have a great rest of your night, everyone.